The election might already seem like a lifetime ago to you, but tonight a new message from Mitt Romney as campaign sources offer a raw and telling portrait of the most painful week of Romney's political career.
By week's end, Mitt Romney and his wife Ann driving themselves to campaign headquarters in Boston. Gone were the Secret Service detail and the motorcade that had trailed them in the final months of the campaign. Instead of the long lines of supporters, there was now a line of dozens of staffers outside Romney's office door. Some waiting to shake his hand, others looking for a quiet moment with the governor after a loss that stunned a confident campaign. The former presidential candidate eating pizza out of the box in his office, Mrs. Romney in jeans and a sweater. Just hours after the loss last week, Romney calling a staff meeting, emotions raw, Romney and his wife arriving to deafening applause and chants of Mitt, Mitt, as they walked into the office. A source there saying Romney was clearly moved, Mrs. Romney crying as they stood before the team. Sources telling me campaign manager Matt Rhodes telling the governor and his wife, "We would rather lose with you than win with anyone else." In the days after defeat, a source close to Mrs. Romney said she described the moment she walked onto that stage as surreal, saying Mrs. Romney had wondered to herself, "Are we really conceding?" It was Mrs. Romney who remained most optimistic as returns started pouring in, playing with her grandchildren on election night. In the hours after his concession speech, Mitt Romney offering praise for his top advisors and for his body man, Garrett Jackson. Jackson often capturing and tweeting images of the governor during private moments. Among them, a smiling Romney backstage watching his wife address millions of Americans from the Republican National Convention. And this weekend, Romney sending a note to supporters. This was more than just a campaign. This was a national movement, he wrote. He did not specifically reference his loss to the president, writing, "We still believe that better days are ahead."
And in talking with my campaign sources over the weekend, even many of those closest to Romney don't know what he'll do next. The Romneys are expected to travel to their San Diego home to spend time with family. Many do expect Romney's focus to, of course, include board work and his work with the Mormon Church.